Today I revisited the 1989 film Black Eagle, and while the movie certainly takes me back to a different era, it unfortunately falls short of providing a satisfying and enjoyable viewing experience, with its slow pacing and sometimes confusing story. I found myself struggling to stay awake and engaged throughout the film. Despite a few interesting moments sprinkled in, Black Eagle ultimately earns a solid 4 out of 10. The plot of Black Eagle revolves around the world of espionage and secret agents, which in theory should provide a thrilling and captivating experience. However, the movie's pacing is painstakingly slow, and the story often feels disjointed and off-kilter. This sluggish tempo not only makes it difficult to remain invested in the plot, but also makes the film feel like a chore to watch. While there are a few minor spoilers to be found within Black Eagle, they do little to elevate the overall film. The movie's narrative attempts to weave in some unexpected twists and turns, but they ultimately fall flat and fail to generate any lasting impact on the viewer. That being said, Black Eagle does have its moments, one of which is a random, yet intriguing, underwater combat scene. This sequence showcases a tense and gripping battle between our hero and his enemy, utilizing the unique underwater setting to deliver some much-needed excitement. Unfortunately, these moments are few and far between, and the film as a whole lacks the momentum needed to keep the audience captivated. Another issue that plagues Black Eagle is the lack of depth and development in its characters. This absence of emotional connection makes it difficult for the viewer to invest in their journey or care about their fates. The dialogue often feels stilted and unnatural, further distancing the audience from the characters and their motivations. In conclusion, Black Eagle, 1989, is a film that is a product of its time but fails to leave a lasting impression. Its slow pacing, convoluted story, and underdeveloped characters make for a largely unengaging and forgettable viewing experience. Despite a few memorable moments and the nostalgic charm of an 80s action flick, I can only give this movie a 4 out of 10. It may be worth a watch for those seeking a trip down memory lane, but for those looking for a thrilling and cohesive action film, it's best to look elsewhere.